Hey friends, today I'd like to share a story with you that, boy, has gotten me through some hard times. It's a story that helps us to have a different way of moving forward when we are suffering, when we're trying to power through something that seems really difficult. It is useful for things like physical pain and emotional pain. Sadly, I cannot credit this to anyone. I don't remember where I heard it. I've tried to look online and I can't find it. I think it was in a book or somebody told it to me, but I did want to share it with you. So here's the tale. The setting is Hawaii, and there's a fisherman who's out in his canoe. He's far out to sea. He's gone in search of some big fish, and he wasn't reading the weather correctly. As soon as he saw the storm coming, he turned back to shore and started making his way. But very quickly, the storm rose up. The seas went from gentle to choppy to very large waves. He paddled strong for home, but as he paddled, the waves got larger and larger, threatening to capsize his canoe. He powered up wave after wave, keeping his canoe aligned so it would not tip over. But as wave after wave came, his arms began to tire. Just as he was becoming exhausted and didn't think he could go on any further, he got to the top of a wave and he could see the distant land. And all he saw between him and the land was 100 waves, each one huge and relentless. As he went down into the trough of this wave, he was struck with despair. He knew in that moment he would never see his family again. But he hadn't quite given up yet. As this next wave came upon him, he straightened out the boat and with aching arms, he got over that next wave. And that is when he realized something that changed everything. Because as he went down into the trough of the next wave, he realized that the only wave he had to make it over was this next one. There was just a single wave. That's all he had to do. And he went up over that wave, and as he went down into the trough of the next wave, he said to himself, there's only one wave that I have to get through, and it's this next one. And by taking each wave as a singular event, he eventually made it back to shore and to his family. Our mental concepts and our attitudes can raise us up against any adversity, or they can drag us down. This story takes us out of one of the biggest mental traps we can get into, which is to look ahead at the endless task that's in front of us and to decide that we are defeated. As I mentioned, I use this story quite often. One time I used it was when I had my surgery on my shoulders and opted not to use any kind of pain-killing drugs. The pain was pretty excruciating at times, and it went on for weeks. It was one of the best lessons I ever had in coming present moment for each moment of intensity. There are many ways, my friends, to come through difficult times, the most powerful of which are methods that ask us to yield, to release into the experience. But when we are caught in an enduring mindset, this story can help us to endure, to bring us through when otherwise we couldn't have made it. If you're facing something right now, I want to send you love. Know that you're not alone. Think of this story and take each moment as its own. So much love to you all, my friends. Share with me in the comments.